Welcome to session number 5 in your Fit Life 40 plan, a 14-day plan to build a stronger, fitter you. Today's session is waist and abs session. It's an all-standing session. I do have a couple of sets of weights with me today, a lighter set and a medium set. You can do this with no weights, or you can add some weights into it to make it suit you. So if you're ready, let's get going. Okay, let's get going. This is the first exercise. We're doing a weighted side bend. So I've picked up one of my heavier weights. Now this is a 5 kilo, but just use whatever is right for you. And you can do this without a weight at all if you want to. So I'm going to be holding the weight in my right hand side. I'm going to be having my toes facing forwards, tummy nice and tight, and I'm going to let the weight feel heavy in my hand. Fingertips onto the temple on the left hand side, and as I come down, I'm going to stretch out, lengthen through the side here, and then contract up the side to bring that weight up. I'm not going to be using my arm to bring that weight up. Okay, we're going to work on 12 each side, and then we're going to do it again. So we're going to go twice on this exercise. So fingertips onto temples, toes facing forwards, tummy nice and tight. Ready? So let it come down to around about the knee, and then lifting up through the side. 1, 2, good. 3, 4. Try and use a smooth movement, no jerky movements. 6. So work to your own pace, count your own reps. Good. 2 more if you're with me. Well done. Switching sides. Again, make sure the core is nice and engaged. Fingertips onto the temple on the right hand side. Weight is feeling heavy in the left. Coming down to the side. Pull up. 2. Well done. 3. Really making sure that you're using those ab muscles to pull that weight up. That you're not doing it with your hand. Good. 2 more if you're with me. Well done. Okay, switching back to the first side. Take the rest that you need. If you need a little bit more rest than I'm taking here, then feel free to pause and then continue when you're ready. But we're going to go now. Let's go. Well done. Good. Last one. And switching sides. Deep breath and let's go again. Good. Two more. Tummy nice and tight. And rest. Good job. Put that weight down safely. The next exercise is no weight. It's a standing bicycle crunch. So we're going to go on to use one side first, and then we're going to go on to the other side. We're going to do something else, and then we're going to come back and do alternate sides. We're just going to keep it fresh today. Fingertips come onto temples, so really open the chest up and just draw those shoulders back. So opening the chest up, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and we're going to be trying to get the knee to the elbow. So knee to the elbow, okay? We're going to work through 20 on one side and then 20 on the other side. So fingertips to temples, opening up the chest, push the heels down into the floor and engage the core nice and tight. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Work to your own pace. 'Now, if you can't get your elbow and knee together, that's okay. Just going through that movement, trying to get there in the first place. The intention is just as good. Well done. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job. We're going to go 20 on the other side. So this may be getting your heart rate up just a little bit, which is always good fun. Ready? Let's go. Good. Grip into the core. Good. Keep going. And the last one, take a rest. We're going to come back to the exercise. Next time we do that, we're going to be going in alternate. Okay, so 10 on each side for 20 in total. But before we do that, we're going to do an overhead pendulum. Now you can do this with a weight. I'm going to be using a 3 kilos for this one, or you can do this without a weight. The hands are going to come up above the head. You're going to have your feet around about shoulder width apart. Push the heels into the floor and engage the tummy. Arms are going to come up. You're going to come to the side. You're not going to come to the front or to the back. It's straight over to the side, back up into the middle, the side on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to be using a weight for this one. You do not have to use a weight if you don't want to. It's a really effective exercise without a weight. So I'm going to hold the weight into the middle here, and we're going to do 12 on each side. So ready with me now? Let's go. Over, back to the middle, over to the other side. Good. So if you're with me, that's 2. Good. Make sure you're breathing. Exhale on effort. So breathe out when it's hard, just to release that pressure. Good. If you're with me now, this is number 9. Two more each side. And rest. Well done. We're going to be doing that standing bicycle crunch. We'll do that overhead pendulum again. The next time I'll do it without a weight so I can show you it's just as effective as if you're using a weight. But first we're going to do that standing bicycle again. We're going to do 10 on each side. So over and then over to the other side, okay? So this one adds a little bit of extra balance and coordination. If you're gonna find that tough, you can do 10 on one side and then switch over and do 10 on the other. That's absolutely fine by me. But are you ready? Let's go. So this is just challenging in a slightly different way. Good. Keep it going. One more each side. Well done. Okay, good job on the coordination on that one. So we're going to do that overhead pendulum again. This time I'm going to do it without a weight. Feel free to use the weight if you want to do it, but I want to show you that it's absolutely fine to do it with or without a weight. I'm not just saying that. It's not just lip service. So hands come up over your head. I'm not clasping my hands. I'm keeping them together like this. I'm not going to be clasping the fingers. So up overhead, toes facing forward, tummy nice and tight. Let's go over to the side and drop down. Good. If you're not using a weight, still try and keep the pace nice and slow and breathing all the time. Good. Good. Well done. 2 more each side. And take a rest when you finish. Really well done. Give those arms a little shake out if you need to. Roll the shoulders back if you need to. We're going to do a cross body punch next. So we're going to do 12 each side, but we're going to combine them together. So you're going to have your toes facing forwards. You're going to punch over to the side, and as you punch over to the side, you're going to bring up the heel on the same side, and we're going to just push over to the other side. A little bob in the middle. If you want to make this a little more intense, you can add a squat into the middle. It's totally up to you. We're going to do 12 on each side. So holding tight to that tummy. Ready? Let's go. Over, over. That's 1, 2. Give a good punch. Good. Well done. And rest. Well done. So you can really feel that working into the core. If you're turning that heel up as well, you can really feel that coming up through the core. We're going to do a standing oblique crunch next. So again, working into those waist muscles. We're going to work on one side, then the other, then we're going to do that cross body again. So standing oblique crunch, again, fingertips onto the temples. And just like we did with the bicycle crunch, we're going to try and get an elbow to the knee, but on the same side, not the opposite side. So we're going to come up to the side this time. So out and up. So again, I'm just going to touch my toe down so I can get the nice speed of movement and get a really good crunch into the side. So we're going to work on 12 on the left and then 12 onto the right, and then we'll go back for our crossbody reach. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Good. 8. Good. Over, nice and easy that one, isn't it? Rest, take a rest. We're going to switch over to the other side. So again, nice and quick on this one, just really crunching in, not really giving your body a chance to have a rest in between the reps. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And take a rest. Good job. Crossbody punch one more time, and then we're going to do that oblique crunch one more time as well. So really give it some on this punch. I really want you to really push out into that arm, really work into the side and bring that heel up. Ready? Let's go. Push, push. 1, 2. Well done. 2 more each side. And rest. Really well done. Remember, if you are a little slower or a little faster than me, that's absolutely fine. You can either add a couple of extra reps in, or you can just pause, slow it down, catch up when you can. I do pop a little few breaks in here just as I'm talking to you, so it should give you a little bit of time to catch up if you need it. We're going to go through to that oblique crunch one more time, that standing oblique crunch. So same side, elbow, knee together, pointy toe onto the floor, just to give us a little bit of extra momentum. We ready? Let's go for 12. Good. Good job. Switch sides when you've done your 12. With me now. Let's go. Well done. And take a rest. Good job. Last exercise coming up. We're going to go through this twice. We're going to do a cross body crunch. So similar to the last 2 exercises and the standing bicycle crunch, all rolled into one exercise. So again, we're going to be working across the body, but into the waist as well. We're going to bring your hands out as a diagonal, away from the feet. I'm going to crunch in and come out. 12 on one side, 12 on the other, then on the third and the fourth. So we're going to roll through 4 lots of 12. Are you ready? Let's get going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. and switch straight away. And that's 12. We're going to go back for the first side again. Let's go. Back to the last side. Let's go. Ten, 11, 12, and rest. Woo, well done. That's a real powerful finish on that workout with me today. Thank you so much for joining me. Tomorrow's session is an arms and shoulders workout. We're going to be using weights. If you don't have weights, don't worry. You can do a lot of the exercises without weights, all with things you can find around the house. So if you haven't got any weights, don't worry. But if you do, I'm going to see you back here tomorrow for arms and shoulders. Take care. Bye.